back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school bus is feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the bed, we on dead.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He'll begin his return from the 11. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
Has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud now. Chased out to his right. Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. On the give, this is Irving. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
180! Hurry!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hits him on the out route. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Blast through midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving. On the quick.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's not cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down. Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Tony.
Again, Stroud escapes the pocket. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Houston Texans. Houston at the 12-yard line.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down. Here's Baker. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his third interception.
Now he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that third pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that third pick's coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Buccaneers trailing in the early going. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. All right.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Dell. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's going deep this time. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Neat go. Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Mayfield to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. Gets it downfield, working the left. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a one-score game before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give them the key. There's only me.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Carry here for Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping. They're hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's second and 11. Right side, this is a blue cut. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third and short, Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with fourth and short.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. He'll throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this hasn't been a common sight with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They send a man in motion. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. From the red zone now. It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Throwing on 3rd and long. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. They able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Already know how it go. Already know I got to go. Money calling, got to go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Ham's going to begin with a mix and run. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud completes it quick. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 16. Completes, dialing up Collins again. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Has it down close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. No, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. He'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
From the 42. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, we saw him absorb that big hit, and it's as we feared. He's in some pain after that play, enough that the medical staff going to go out there to check on him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Baker throwing again. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip with that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their first win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
All right. 18. Outside.
On the ground again with Mixon. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Again to Mixon up the middle. He will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. A modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The deaf